Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and we are back with more Yggdra Union. Let's get into it. We're going to the Gate of Atonement. I will warn you that it is thundering at where I'm at right now, so if you do hear that, I apologize, but I cannot control the weather. So, let's just get into it. After gaining information on Yggdra's whereabouts in the Land of Ruin, the Royal Army quickly mobilized their forces and closed in on the Gate of Atonement. However, the gates were being protected by Leon and his Black Cavalry, with Emilia waiting further on at Fort Baldon. By the time the Royal Army reached Fort Baldon, someone was already engaging the Imperial Army, Elena, the Imperial trader from the Valley of Lament. Seems foolish to engage a giant force as just an assassin, but, you know. What do I know? I see a fort up ahead. That must be the fortress that Lady Killier mentioned. Look over there. Isn't that Elena? Gets surrounded by guys. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That assassin, is she fighting the fort's guards? She looks like she is in trouble. Reporting in, sirs. Emilia's aerial division is protecting the fort. That seems like the wrong kind of unit to put on a fort, because they don't get any geo bonuses from standing on forts. What? Then Elena is going up against the Imperial Army. Very well. We shall help. But the princess is our priority. Let us sally forth. Yeah, let's go. Help Elena. Move an ally next to her. Yep, that's not so bad. Looking at the enemies. So we've got to look at... So we've got a bunch of Griffin Riders and Valkyries at the beginning. Which is kind of annoying. So we're going to bring Roswell. For sure. With that +2 gen, he's actually really close to becoming a pretty good statistical monster with like 4 gen, 5 attack. That'd be pretty strong at this stage in the game. So we've got Roswell. We leave Russell behind because we're looking at fighting Leon on this map. I don't think we could bring Durant, I guess. That'd be fine. If we have any Durant-specific equipment, that would be good. Catastrophe is really strong. We would like to save that for a little bit later because it gives you the Dark Attack up effect. So putting Durant with Gravity Chaos on like a hard map could be pretty useful. I don't think this map is hard enough for me to want to do that. You go Iponki, but that like completely gimps his tech, and we're only getting a little bit out of it. You got Night Killer, which would be good against Leon. I do have another map in mind for this, though, that this would probably be more helpful on. And again, I'm not even sure that I'd be fielding Durant on that map. Never the Crescendo, this weapon's bad. I think we just field Durant as is. He's reasonably strong. Okay, so we got Steel, Shield Barrier, Gravity Chaos. You know, the good stuff. Then we're gonna go with, let's see, Flame. Dragon Killer is a card that just has a lot of power to it. So it is Ace Axe, but anyone can use it. And when you are holding down the button, you get really powerful against dragons, which isn't bad. It works really well against Golgassa if you're like struggling to fight him. You have an extra option if you use the Dragon Killer card. Probably just Sanctuary. Banshee's Cry. Revolution. Let's go Dragon Killer just for the movement. No, hold on. I made a mistake. We don't want Dragon Killer. We'll go with Bloody Claw. That might be more useful because we're rescuing Elena, and if Elena fights on our team, then we'll have Bloody Claw, which is a pretty strong card. Now, its activated effect is strong. I just don't think I think it's a little overrated in general. Alright, looking at our morale, we're looking pretty decent, so we should be good to go. Traitor! I won't let you join the kingdom! Everyone, catch her and teach her a lesson! I'll never stop brother at this rate. Alright, so, yeah, this is a map. So there are kind of two options. One is fly Killie into the middle of all of this nonsense, which can work because I mean it can. It's just, but it's a little bit sketchy. The other one is gang up on this Griffin Rider and get next to Elena on turn 1, which is also not that hard. Like, you move over, you know, we'll kill it 1, 2, 3, move 5, 4, and you have 3 people against this one Griffin Rider. And then you go 5, 6, 7, and you've completed objective 1. Yeah, the existence of the Valkyrie there does not actually change anything. Fortunately, Elena as an assassin is just gonna get, you know, beaten up a little bit here. There's nothing I can do about it. Bow units, again, I'll always say it when we talk about bow units in Yggdra. They're okay on the charge, but when they're getting charged, they are really, really bad. So, Amelia has her own unit this time, so we do have to think about Power and Gravity Chaos. I don't think that her units are going to be strong enough for us to really have to worry about most of the time, but if any of them have 3 tech, we do have to keep that in mind. Okay. Yep, that's a nice large amount of morale lost for no input on my part. Yep, seems good. Now, for saying she's fighting them, she really doesn't do any fighting, does she? Alright, so let's think for a second. First of all, I want to look at see what the techs are on these guys. Okay, so the Valkyrie has 3 tech. The Witches have 3 tech. And Amelia has 5 tech with the ribbon, which is Void Ailments. It's not that big a deal. Okay, so if we go Killie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 would work. Okay, so we could have Killie come here. We get Durant as the second member of the Union, and that would put Durant against the Valkyrie, and he could take that out no problem. And then Durant could move in and rescue Elena. And yeah, we do have to be aware of the fact that Griffin Riders exist, but as long as Durant isn't directly charging Griffin Riders, he's not going to have any problems. Okay, so yeah, I think we use Gravity Chaos here. It's not the best time for it, but it is kind of a way to guarantee that we win. Oh, this includes Elena in our union. That's a little gross. It's all good though. With the catapult, we don't have an issue. The main reason I complain about putting Elena in the unit is that she just doesn't have, we can't control her, so we can't use Gravity Chaos to absolutely wipe the Valkyrie. So it's entirely possible that Elena gets hit with Gravity Chaos. Which is annoying. There's not much I can do about it, but it is annoying. It's a good charge though, so maybe she gets maybe she gets to deal with it. Okay, that was close. That actually means that Elena gets the kill here, I think, and then we can just move Durant in, and we're looking just fine. We lose out on a little experience, but it's not that big a deal. We still get the card power, so it's not an issue in the slightest. Lady Elena, our objective lies beyond here. No harm will come to you if you do not interfere with us. I understand. Successfully rescued. Yep, good stuff. Let us hurry and capture the fort. Let's go, everyone! Alright, so we're looking to capture the stronghold. Go ahead and try, Royal Army. I'll show all of you. Don't blame me if you run home crying. Alright, so we get Gravity Chaos back again, which is kind of funny. Okay, so if we charge here, the enemy gets all of their units, which is good and bad. Let's see. So if I go over here, let's see. If Elena charges, it ends up being Witch, Amelia, Witch, Griffin Rider, Valkyrie. So Durant is viable to use, just as long as he doesn't get pitted up against the Griffin Rider, which is the 4th enemy. So Durant needs to go 3rd in the union. If Durant needs to go 3rd, that means I go 1, 2, 3. We have the catapult. We have Killier go 2nd. It puts Killier up against Amelia. And Amelia has 4 luck, so does Killier. So if we get a kill with if we get Killier to kill Amelia, then that's a win. If we don't, then that's fine. We can do that later. Then Durant goes up against the Witch. Amelia goes up against the Griffin Rider. And that puts Killier up against the Valkyrie, but we're using Gravity Chaos, so that's an easy win. Yeah, I don't see any problems with this plan. Except for the fact that Elena is the can't be the one charging if we're doing that. If we do this though, puts Elena up against Amelia. Durant is not up against anything dangerous. This is fine. I forgot, like, we had to use Axe Ace, so Killia is the ace, which is totally fine. Okay, and then we go ahead and start moving Roswell specifically, yeah. Roswell moves forward. I want to hold on right here with one movement. Oh, that puts Roswell in the game. Then never mind. I want Elena to fight twice, because it's fine if Elena gets an MVP. Killia getting an MVP is bad, because Killia is not a permanent unit, but Elena is... It's not really a spoiler. You'll see Elena is gaining experience if Killia isn't. So we decided to just go aggressive there, because I'm pretty sure we'll get the kill anyway. Though we do have to worry about Geo bonus with the witches. Alright, so we get double catapult, puts Amelia down to 1. Put in Gravity Chaos. Oh yeah, she's voiding ailments. I forgot about her equipment. I'm dumb. Alright, so let's go aggressive here. Try to finish off Amelia fast-ish. I mean, we're gonna have this issue with Durant getting hit with Gravity Chaos. It's fine, but it's not fun. Well, we might be able to avoid it if we go full aggressive. Just try to take out the witch before it goes off. Yeah, maybe. Nope. I tried. Yeah, so it's 3 tech against 3 gen. So we should get hit with Gravity Chaos. I mean, it's annoying. It's very annoying. But it's a risk you've got to take going up against Elena's forces. Alright, so we did 50%, which isn't going to be enough to finish off that witch, but it does a lot of damage. Killia should finish off this Griffin Rider no problem. Griffin Rider, like, large units are really bad against catapults. We're just gonna go aggressive, so that when Elena goes up against the Valkyrie, she ends up with more time, so that she doesn't get hit with Gravity Chaos. Okay, we go aggressive. We would like to take down both of the companion Valkyries, so we can finish this off with a Gravity Chaos on the head. Luckily, Elena's assassin does dark damage, so her going aggressive makes it just relatively possible. So, I mean, that could have gone worse. Could have gone better, but it wasn't that bad. Alright, so that takes care of 3 enemies. The only one left that we have to really care about is Amelia. This one's just barely hanging on. So our plan now is on the next turn to move Millinor forward. And and we can have Millinor and Killier team up against Amelia, because both of them get have Fort luck. Yeah, so you can do Millinor and Elena. That might be better for us. All right, so here's the thing. This isn't a great union for us. I'm not gonna lose any either here because we want to make sure that we're doing as strong as we can against Amelia. And we don't want to use Killier for the second part of this map. We would really like to not get her an MVP because she's doing a lot of damage in the first part. So this doesn't deal. This won't deal the gravity chaos effect, but it will do damage. Because I mean that's just how this works. She's not voiding dark. She's just voiding the status effect. Atlanta, please die. Nope, okay. That's okay. These things happen. That's okay. Yeah, Elena and Durant both lose against Amelia here. We'll go ahead and hit and go passive so that Durant has a little bit more meter to work with, but it's not gonna matter because he does not have enough tech for Gravity Chaos to do anything, so he's just gonna get completely owned here. Also, he's cursed, yeah, so this is gonna be a 3-0 easy. Yeah, so if you have a way, if you're on this map and you want to avoid Gravity Chaos, equip a bunch of equip items so that you have 4-gen. You can't really do anything about Amelia's, but anybody else. 4-gen would help you quite a bit. Yeah, I think for Durant, if we do get him up to 3 tech, I can use the Elamina Mint, give him 4 tech, and that would be pretty good. Alright, so we've got a couple curses. That's annoying, but there's nothing I can do about it. Let's go ahead and hit the steel card, so we can move Millinor into position. Hey! Where are you keeping Yggdra? I'm not gonna tell you! Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, so looking at this, yeah. Like that, probably. Is the objective defeat Amelia or take the fort? Take the fort. Okay, so that means after we charge, we need Killier to move onto the fort. So that means we'll, after the charge, we'll move Atlanta 1 and Killier 2. Okay, looks fine. I mean, there's no way we lose this, right? No way. Not possible. Not with Millinor. I mean, Millinor is like... there's no reason for us to even try to steal. Millinor's too strong. Okay, that should probably be a kill on Amelia here. Yeah. If she were on if she got the Fort Geo bonus, it would have been a little bit sketchier, but she doesn't. Okay. It's an easy win for Millinor. No way! That's not fair! Alright, she's out. We got the item. Killier takes the fort. This stuff's mine now! Got that ribbon. Gain control of Bardock's stronghold. Looks good. The fortress has fallen. So, that huge thing's the Gate of Atonement. Master Millinor. I heard. You're the Black Knight's sister. Leon's? Then why? You have to tell us, Elena. We need to be able to trust you. I can't forgive my brother. He terrorizes both his enemies and his allies. He shows no mercy to soldiers or to civilians. He even tortures the civilians he captures. He's changed so much. But I couldn't just let him be. So you thought you'd kill him yourself. I joined the Special Forces and waited for a chance. What now? Surely you can't return to the Empire. I must stop my brother. Please, let me go with you. But how are we to trust a former Imperial assassin? Though the Special Forces are composed of trained killers. Who's to say you won't murder us in our sleep? That's an awfully indirect plan for the Empire, isn't it? If they were gonna kill us, they'd just do it straight on. That's probably true, but, I mean, you don't know that. How about we let Yggdra decide? She's not here, Millinor. Let the princess decide. If she says no, then Elena goes her own way. Again, Yggdra's not here, Millinor. She can't make this decision right now. Of course, we gotta find Yggdra first. That's true. We don't have much time to spare. Then, Lady Elena, we'll accept your help for now. However, if you betray us, I shall show no mercy. I understand. I know what it means to betray someone. Black Knight is waiting for us, up ahead. One way or the other, you'll have to settle this soon. Yes. Defeat Leon. Elena, you're one of the kingdom's dogs now, too? Brother. You really think you can beat me? I don't care if you're my sister. You're gonna die. I mean, sure. That's, yeah. Elena, you don't have to do this yourself. No, I'm alright. He must be stopped. Alright, are we still cursed? No, we are not still cursed. That's value. Okay. So, let's look at this for a second. So if we charge... so if we charge this knight, what do we get? We get knight, assassin, knight. Knight, assassin, knight. What is Elena's equipment? Critical 50%. That's pretty strong. Problem is, that wouldn't work. Okay. We gotta worry about Chariot. So, I really don't want to put Killier in the Union if I can avoid it. I could lead with Millinor, be like 1, 2, 3. out. 4, 5. 6 would be including Durant, but then we wouldn't be able to get Elena out if we're trying to avoid shield barrier. If we're going to try to use shield barrier, so we couldn't use shield barrier. So let's go ahead and use gravity chaos then. Yeah, this is fine. It puts Roswell up against an assassin, but that's not that big a deal. Because, again, Roswell can beat assassins. And it puts Leon up against Millinor, which is the ideal situation for us. Because, I mean, he is relatively strong, but Millinor's stats are just better. Also, Leon only has 1 luck, so it doesn't matter who beats him. That's also pretty nice. And from this position, we could get hit with a catapult charge, but that's not really something we care about all that much. I mean, we care, but like, we can't do anything about it. So yeah, let's just start sweeping with Gravity Chaos. It's pretty strong. You know how it is. So we're gonna go full passive just so Elena gets more meter to work with. We really want to get Elena to do Gravity Chaos, take out the Knights as fast as possible so she doesn't get hit with Chariot. And that means that when we're using Durant, Durant gets hit with Chariot, but Durant doesn't care as much about Chariot because he's a Knight. Okay, Gravity Chaos. We'll go aggressive because we want to check out this head before anything terrible happens to us. Gravity Chaos, the card is strong, so this should be a win. Alright. Roswell versus Assassin. Again, it doesn't look good on paper, but it's not the worst thing in the world. For one thing, we were immune to a decent amount of that damage. Now we're getting Gravity Chaos on. Roswell has 4 attack. Gravity Chaos is a strong card. Like, this is pretty good. I mean, we're dealing 0 damage with the Unleash. It'd be better if we actually dealt damage, but we should be fine. We can't go aggressive, so we don't. And I don't want to go passive because I don't want to lower Roswell's damage. Okay, looking good. Get rid of that assassin. We have Durant against the Knight. Enemy has 3 man. So Durant going using what do you call it? Gravity Chaos doesn't do anything. So we'll go ahead and get the enemy to use Chariot, which won't do any damage. And then we can go aggressive to hopefully have Durant win this in a pretty close fight. Yeah, the way that this is looking, we're gonna win. It's pretty close, but we're looking good because we have 3 attack versus 2. Okay, not bad. We're only dealing 60% damage. 60% of almost 4,000 is quite a bit, but it wasn't enough to finish him off. And we have Leon and Millinor. Millinor wins this no problem. So the equipment that Leon has does not actually do anything when it's used on an enemy. It usually would cause your gauge to lower when you're... so to make your gauge drain fast. But that's not a thing for Leon. The enemy just doesn't work that way. I mean, we might get hit with Chariot. That's a thing that can happen. But we're gonna win. Easy wins. Alright, get out of here. We don't do that much damage because he's on a fort. There's not really much we can do about that. Yep, that wasn't so bad. Okay, we move Elena out, move Durant in. And we end the turn. Okay. So, from here, charging this assassin would get the knights involved, which is exactly what we would like. It would get us up against Leon, would get us up against this heavy knight, and this heavy knight. This assassin doesn't get involved. Let's see, if we charge one of these knights, then this assassin doesn't get involved. Maybe that's a little better. Because this gives us 4, this also gives us 4, but this gives us another target that we can charge that still brings Leon in. And it would be nice to get rid of this assassin so that the enemy is no longer unioning with a catapult. So let's think for a second. What do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Would allow us to put somebody here. And then it would be Knight, Knight, Assassin, Leon. So if we were to go 1, 2, 3, 4, we could go... Let's see, what card do we have that might be any good here? We could use Sanctuary, actually. We're in noon, so that would be pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We bring Roswell, and that would put Millinor against Leon. It would put Roswell against the Knight, and Durant against the Assassin. Yeah, that's not so bad. Alright. Oh, also we get a Killia, go away. Also we get a catapult in the Union, which is good. It just is. Alright. So Millinor takes out this knight. We go full aggressive, try to finish it off before we take any damage. So for the second one, we're on Roswell. Roswell's up against a knight that has less HP. and less morale remaining, so we don't have to worry about trying to win with a lot of units left, so we can just kind of go aggressive. Okay, easy enough. And we've got Durant up against the Assassin. It's not bad. We're gonna go aggressive because the Assassin is countered by weapon users like Durant. And with 2 tech, Sanctuary doesn't do that much for Durant anyway. Alright, we did 100% damage. That's enough to finish off the Assassin. And now we move in on Leon. He's gonna pretty much immediately hit us with a Chariot down to 1. So we're gonna try to heal back up to full immediately afterwards, just to deal some damage. And Milinor's 5 tech means Milinor goes back up to 5. Which is his battle penalty maximum right now. Okay, not too bad. We're working on it. Alright, there's Milinor with a level up. I believe that brings him up to 6 tech. Yeah. Alright. You know, he's a beast. You know, none of his unleashed cards now can be resisted by anyone, which is good. He will never miss an unleash, ever. Okay, then we look at this. What do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would work for getting Roswell involved in a union with Elena. It doesn't completely suck. I think Roswell beats Leon relatively handily with Shield Barrier. We charge up and activate immediately because if we're in rage mode, then we're immune to all this assassin's damage anyway. We really don't want Elena to fight Leon because she's really bad at it. Alright, so that should be good enough to finish off this guy with Shield Barrier. And Roswell shouldn't have any real issues finishing off, or beating the Black Knight here. So we'll go ahead and activate Shield Barrier. If I'm judging this correctly, we'll get hit by Chariot near the end of our charge. And with that, we will block Chariot, beat Leon with like 4, hopefully maybe 3 if we get a little bit too slow. Yep. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, 50%. So, in theory, next turn we take Leon out. Okay, so I could do Bloody Claw, have Elena and Roswell union against Leon. That'd be okay. Just to kind of show off Bloody Claw and what it does. We don't really need Steel to be at over 4,000 power yet. Let's see. 1. We can't use Roswell though. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can't get to this town. It's brutal. It doesn't matter. Brother, I will stop you. I'll do you a favor, sis. I'll kill you in just 1 hit. Alright, Millenor goes here. Get the Kiss of Death card. Let's see. We could move Roswell forward 2. That might be okay. Because as I'm thinking here, we're looking at ability difference of 0. So it would be entirely based on how many units we're left alive. We deal 1 normally, and Bloody Claw takes out the head instantly, so maybe we can win with just the charge. Require... No, there's no way. Or we can get the crit. I mean, the crit does work. I kind of forgot she had that crit chance, which does mean that Elena gets the finishing blow. She did it. She achieved her objective. She killed her brother. Alright, Leon taken out. I told you there was light there, there was thunder going on. The Black Cavalry is no more. He was a terrible foe until the end. Was I able to stop my brother? Well, yeah, you were. You did the thing. Did I really do the right thing? Leon. And yes, I would rather get a Millenor MVP than a Killia one, though tech is literally the only stat that doesn't matter. So, we got no MVP that map. We're going to Galleon Prison, Elena. What about you? Your mission is complete. You have no reason to stay. Please, give me time. I want to bury my brother. After that, I will catch up with you. Please go ahead. course. Let's go, guys. See you later. What? Killier, you've come this far, and now this again? I don't want anything to do with saving that princess. I came because I was worried about you, dumbass. What? If you like that princess so much, go ahead. Come on, Al. Animal noises. Jeez, suit yourself. And that was the Gate of Atonement. We didn't get to see the bottom village, but I do remember, and I don't remember exactly the numbers, but I do remember that it gives you one of two different items based on your total rep. One of them is an item that raises all your stats, or was it like raises a random stat by one? I don't remember. The other one's bad. It's not a very good village, but like, if we had thought a little bit more about where we put our guys, we would have been able to get there. Like if we'd moved Killier forward instead of backward, all those times we would have had Killier in position to hit that village while we took out Leon on that last turn. Oh well, these things happen. It's just those little min-max things you got to think about sometimes. Next up, Galleon Prison, though. This is one that I have been looking forward to. It's pretty fun. Alright, so without any further ado then, this has been Shadow SP. Thanks for watching. Signing out.